Datta Sri Guru Datta Jai Guru 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 Datta Sri Guru Datta.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha, Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your host Rishi Nirvan Barup
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude, and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Pujya Shri Datta Ji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join his second in command, Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadi Bhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namah Sadguru Padukabhyam. Ganapati Gurumekam Satchidanandarupam Vibhudharivahasevyam Yogamargadhirudham Sharanamupagatanaamarti Sanghadrivajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinamro Namami Bhaktinamro Namami.
Once again everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's episode of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lots, Couva, Bellini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Aaron Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Mayaro Road, San Fernando.
This coming week is a very auspicious week and a week which is full of celebrations. In fact, in the Datta family, one of the most eagerly anticipated celebrations every year will be celebrated this coming Tuesday, May 26th, 2026. This coming Tuesday, Pujya Dattaji will be celebrating his 84th birthday. And while the word birthday was used there, it was used for want of a better word. Perhaps the more appropriate way to phrase it would be to say that this coming Tuesday is the 84th anniversary of Lord Dattatreya appearing on earth as baby Satyanarayana, who is now known to the world as Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Swamiji or Pujya Dattaji.
And so, today, early birthday celebrations or early incarnation anniversary celebrations will take place on Datta Arpanam.
Every year, as part of the birthday celebrations at Avadhuta Dattapitam, a bhajan singing competition is held. Several weeks ahead of the birthday celebrations, a list containing some of the bhajans composed by Pujya Dattaji is published, and those who sign up for the competition have to practice them with proper pronunciation and shruti or tune, because on the set date of the competition, those who sign up randomly choose bhajans from the list, and the individual has to sing those bhajans in front of the judges.
Today, on Datta Arpanam, the bhajans you will hear have been taken from this year's bhajan competition list.
Lately on Datta Arpanam, even more so than usual, you have been hearing about the power of bhajan singing and how it strengthens our devotion and leads to moksha in this age of Kali. And listeners, you may not believe this, but last week, when the program's focus was devotion and bhajan singing, at that time, we had no idea what form this year's birthday celebrations would take on Datta Arpanam.
But, as always, the ever-gracious, ever-compassionate Sadguru Deva, Pujya Dattaji, sent inspiration. That inspiration came in the form of basing today's hour of devotion on this year's bhajan competition list.
And so, without further ado, let us listen to and sing today's first bhajan, Sri Ganapati Jai Ganapati.
There's so much that this bhajan teaches us about how we should pray. It also teaches us about the phalam or the fruit of sincere devotion.
And once again, listeners, we see that last week's episode of Datta Arpanam, when the story of Goda and her devotion was shared, that episode, without us even realizing, that episode was a prequel to today's birthday celebrations on Datta Arpanam. Today's first bhajan says to Lord Ganapati that I know that if I maintain unshakable and ardent devotion towards you, all my sins will simply melt and vanish.
It says that jnana or knowledge and meditation or dhyana both belong to Lord Ganapati. In fact, says the bhajan to Lord Ganapati, everything belongs to you. O Father, I reverentially bow to you. Please show me the way and guide me.
Before beginning any new task, continues the bhajan, I first worship you, O Lord. Kindly remove the obstacles on my path and push me forward.
Listeners, it was Lord Ganapati who blessed Pujya Dattaji with mantra upadesham. In being a guru to Pujya Dattaji, that Lord, as the bhajan asks, that Lord pushed Pujya Dattaji forward in his spiritual journey. May he do the same for each and every one of you.
Everyone, please open the Bhajan Mala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com, enter bhajan ID number 1 and join in worshipping Lord Ganapati.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಾನು ನಿಷ್ಠೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಇಟ್ಟೆನೆಂದರೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಪಾಪವೆಲ್ಲ ಕರಗಿ ಹೋಗುವುದು. ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಿಷ್ಠೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಇಟ್ಟೆನೆಂದರೆ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಪಾಪವೆಲ್ಲ ಕರಗಿ ಹೋಗುವುದು. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿಂದೆ ಧ್ಯಾನ ನಿಂದೆ ನಿಂದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ತಂದೆ ನಿನಗೆ ವಂದಿಪೆನು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಿಸೋ. ತಂದೆ ನಿನಗೆ ವಂದಿಪೆನು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಿಸೋ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡುವೆ. ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿಸೋ. ವಿಘ್ನಗಳ ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿಸೋ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಪ್ರೇಮದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ ಕಡುಬು ನಿನಗೆ ಇಡುವೆನು. ಪ್ರೇಮದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ ಕಡುಬು ನಿನಗೆ ಇಡುವೆನು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಯಬೇಕಯ್ಯ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಾಯಬೇಕಯ್ಯ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಚೌತಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ದಿನದಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಗರಿಗೆಯಿಂದ ಪೂಜಿಪೆನು. ಚೌತಿ ಹಬ್ಬ ದಿನದಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಗರಿಗೆಯಿಂದ ಪೂಜಿಪೆನು. ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಉದ್ಧರಿಸಯ್ಯ. ಇಲಿಯನೇರಿ ಬಂದೆ ನೀನು ಮುತ್ತು ಗಣಪತಿ. ಇಲಿಯನೇರಿ ಬಂದೆ ನೀನು ಮುತ್ತು ಗಣಪತಿ. ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ತತ್ವ ಸಾರಿದೆ. ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ತತ್ವ ಸಾರಿದೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣಪತಿ ಜೈ ಗಣಪತಿ ಅರ್ಕ ಗಣಪತಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ನಿನ್ನ ಭಜಿಪೆ ವರವ ಕೊಡು ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ. ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ ಮಗಾ ಗಣಪತಿ.
In 2 days' time, devotees all around the world will join in celebrating the 84th anniversary of the incarnation of Lord Dattatreya as the one who composed and rendered that bhajan, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji.
But even though it is Pujya Dattaji's birthday, when we hear bhajans like that one, it feels like Pujya Dattaji is the one who is giving gifts to us. Uplifting words set to Kalyani Ragam. That Ragam can help to dispel the darkness of fear of poverty, fear of ill health, fear of death, etc. It is a Ragam which gives motherly comfort and increases one's confidence.
It just goes to show that when we listen to and sing the bhajan compositions of Pujya Dattaji, as we will be doing today on Datta Arpanam, we are benefiting on not just the spiritual level, but also on a psychological level. Such is the greatness of his compositions.
And so it feels so apt to spend today when on Datta Arpanam early celebration of Pujya Dattaji's 84th birthday is taking place, it feels apt to dedicate this episode to Pujya Dattaji's bhajan compositions.
But before we listen to today's second bhajan, a Devi bhajan, special mention is once again made of the ones who make it possible for us to join together for this hour of devotion. Of course, leading that list is Pujya Dattaji himself, but special thanks also go out to his Seva Kartas, the sponsors of today's episode of Datta Arpanam, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
And now, today's second bhajan. You already heard that today's bhajans are being chosen from this year's birthday bhajan competition bhajan list. Well, this next bhajan is also an old one. It is also a favorite of many. And if we look at just the pallavi or the chorus, we can understand why.
Mateya Madilu Amritada Kadalu. Mateya, mothers. Madilu, lap. Amritada, Amrita or nectar. Kadalu, ocean. And here ocean symbolizes an infinite sea of divine grace, peace, and spiritual bliss. Mateya Madalu Amritada Kadalu. The Divine Mother's lap is an ocean of grace, peace, and spiritual bliss. It is an ocean of divine nectar.
Everyone, please open the Bhajanmala app or website once again, this time to Bhajan ID number 330, and feel Mother's warm embrace around you as you sit on her lap, a place of ultimate comfort, unconditional love, and safe refuge.
ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಡಂಬಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಣಿಯಳು ಅವಳು, ಜಂಬದ ಜನರನ್ನು ಝಾಡಿಸುತ್ತಿಗಳು. ಡಂಬಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಣಿಯಳು ಅವಳು, ಜಂಬದ ಜನರನ್ನು ಝಾಡಿಸುತ್ತಿಗಳು. ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಂಬಾಗುವಳು, ಶುಂಭನ ವಧಿಸಿದ ಶಾಂಭವಿ ಅವಳು. ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಎಂಬಾಗುವಳು, ಶುಂಭನ ವಧಿಸಿದ ಶಾಂಭವಿ ಅವಳು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಶಮದಮ ಸಂಪದ ಕೊಡುವಳು ಅವಳು, ಸಮಯಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಗಮಳು ಅವಳು. ಶಮದಮ ಸಂಪದ ಕೊಡುವಳು ಅವಳು, ಸಮಯಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಗಮಳು ಅವಳು. ಕಾಮದ ಮದವನು ಸುಡುವಳು ಅವಳು, ಸಾಮದನಾದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಲಿವಳು ಅವಳು. ಕಾಮದ ಮದವನು ಸುಡುವಳು ಅವಳು, ಸಾಮದನಾದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಲಿವಳು ಅವಳು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. ಅಚಿರದಿ ದುಃಖವ ನೀಗಿಸುತ್ತಿಗಳು, ಸುಚಿರದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಕೊಡುವಳು ಅವಳು. ಅಚಿರದಿ ದುಃಖವ ನೀಗಿಸುತ್ತಿಗಳು, ಸುಚಿರದ ಶಾಂತಿಯ ಕೊಡುವಳು ಅವಳು. ಶುಚಿ ಸಮಪಾವನ ಕಾರಿಣಿ ಅವಳು, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದವೇ ತಾನಾಗಿಗಳು. ಶುಚಿ ಸಮಪಾವನ ಕಾರಿಣಿ ಅವಳು, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದವೇ ತಾನಾಗಿಗಳು. ಮಾತೆಯ ಮಡಿಲು ಅಮೃತದ ಕಡಲು, ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು. 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 ಒಲಿದರೆ ಅವಳು ಇಲ್ಲವು ದಿಗಿಲು.
Such a moving bhajan. Even if you have no concept of what it is saying, the devotion and the bhava or the feeling with which Pujya Datta Ji renders that self-composed bhajan gives you a glimpse into its divine beauty. How blessed we have all been to have listened to that devotional song here on Datta Arpanam. This morning's program, an early celebration of Pujya Datta Ji's 84th birthday, is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Datta Ji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited and Kokie Supermart Limited.
At the start of today's program, you heard that this week is an auspicious week. And you already heard that this coming Tuesday is Pujya Datta Ji's 84th birthday. Well, another birthday is being celebrated in Datta Pitam this week. But it is not a birthday in the way that we normally think of the word birthday.
That's right. May 29th, 2026 will be the spiritual birthday of Parama Pujya Sri Datta Ji's second-in-command, Pujya Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji.
And what does that mean? If Sri Swamiji was born on January 14th, 1977, then what is this spiritual birthday that is being celebrated this coming Friday? Well, this Friday will be 22 years since Sri Swamiji received Sannyasa Diksha, or 22 years since he took up the vow of sannyasa.
And while today the plan was to only play bhajans composed by Pujya Datta Ji, in honor of Pujya Sri Swamiji's upcoming spiritual birthday, today's Guru Bhajan will be a bhajan which he composed and which glorifies his Sadguru Parama Pujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji. You can find the words to this bhajan by entering bhajan ID number 5079 on the SGS Satsang app.
In this bhajan, Pujya Sri Swamiji says that Pujya Datta Ji is victorious like the sun god who rides his chariot with 7 horses, protecting the world with his brilliant rays. He describes Pujya Datta Ji as an enlightened being who lives the experience of I am Brahman.
The bhajan goes on to say that the lotuses or the hearts of devotees bloom when they are touched by the rays which emanate from Sadguru Deva's smiles. As the thought of Guru, like the sun, rises upon the mountain called the intellect, at once the darkness of ignorance is dispelled.
The sun is self-effulgent, meaning it glows from within. It is its own source of light. Well, says the bhajan, so is Sadguru, who shines without the aid of any other sources of light. Sadguru is present here in all his brilliance. He enlightens his devotees the way the sun lights up the world.
And just as the sun wakes the world up with his rays of light, Pujya Datta Ji travels to wake the world up from spiritual ignorance. He visits every town and every country where everyone reaches out to him and worships him to learn dharma, to perform good deeds, and to obtain salvation.
The sun is not only a celestial body, he is also consciousness. He is the presiding deity of the sun's orb. If the sun were merely a physical globe, then when the glow, the moisture, and the solid material are separated, nothing would be left of the sun. But such a separation into three parts is not possible with the Guru, because he is eternally established in Atma Tattva, or knowledge of the Supreme Soul.
The 7 musical notes, says the bhajan. So, sa re ga ma pa dha ni, or do re mi fa sol la ti, are the 7 horses that are yoked to Sadguru's chariot. Bhajans are the reins. Tone and rhythm are the 2 wheels of his chariot. Raga, or compassion itself, is his chariot. He is the sun himself. He is like the sun who can transform even salt water and shower it as amritam, the nectar of immortality.
By gifting longevity and good health, he makes the tree called the mind yield fruits. He, the darling child of Sri Jayalakshmi Mata, plays inside my heart like a swan.
Unlike the sun, the Guru never sets and is never hidden. This is because he eternally shines brilliantly in the heart of Datta Vijayananda.
Listeners, what a heartfelt tribute this is from a sadhaka to a guru. Now you understand why an exception was made today, and this bhajan, though not composed by Pujya Dattaji, was included in the bhajan lineup for today's program. Please join in offering it at the divine feet of Pujya Dattaji.
गुरुपदद्वन्द्वम् अवाङ्मानसगोचरम् रक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रम् अतर्क्यं त्रैपुरं महः सद्गुरो गणपति सच्चिदानन्द चित्तानन्द सानन्द मकरन्द सद्गुरो गणपति सच्चिदानन्द चित्तानन्द सानन्द मकरन्द పుట్టింటి బంధువులు మెట్టింటి బంధువులు ఎందరెందరో కలరు మాకందరకు ఇందు ఒక్కడవే నీవౌదు ఆత్మ బంధువు మాకు జన్మాని కావలి తోడయ్యే బంధువు తోడయ్యే బంధువు సద్గురో గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద చిత్తానంద సానంద మకరంద జయమిత్సు లక్షణము నీదంసు తెలుపుటకు జయలక్ష్మీ గర్భాద్రి ఉదయిస్తివా సూర్య వేద ధర్మాలిలను పోషించి పెంచుటకు అవతరించిన దత్త గురు రూప ఆచార్య గురు రూప ఆచార్య సద్గురో గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద దత్త చిత్తానంద సానంద మకరంద నీరసించిన జనుల బాధలెల్లయు తీర్చి ఆత్మరసమును పంచి సుఖ పెట్టెదవు నీవు రాగిణి రాగ సద్విద్యతో వెలిగేటి అనురాగి భూగోళ సంచారి వీవు సంచారి వీవు సద్గురో గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద దత్త చిత్తానంద సానంద మకరంద భక్త హృదయము చేర నీ నవ్వు మాధ్యమము కాలచరిపేటి కర్మని కాద్యము జయ జయ ధ్వానాలు చేసేము మీ కొరకు వందేళ్ళు వెలగాలి మీ వెలుగు మా కొరకు మీ వెలుగు మా కొరకు సద్గురో గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద దత్త చిత్తానంద సానంద మకరంద జయ 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 గురునాథ జయ సచ్చిదానంద జయ 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 గురునాథ జయ 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 గురునాథ 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 సద్గురునాథ 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 జయ 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 గురునాథ సద్గురునాథ జయ 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 గురునాథ జయ 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 గురునాథ जय बोलो गणपति सच्चिदानंद स्वामी जी की जय बोलो सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
A moving tribute to the one who celebrates his 84th birthday this coming Tuesday, composed and rendered by the one who celebrates his 22nd spiritual birthday this coming Friday. In other words, a beautiful tribute to Parama Pujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji by his Shishya Pujya Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swami Ji. And you heard it right here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to today's celebration, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Datta Ji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
You just heard mention of 2 birthdays which are being celebrated this week. But the auspiciousness of this coming week does not end with these 2 divine celebrations. That is how special this week is. This coming Friday is not only the spiritual birthday of the junior deputy of Avaduta Dattapitam, but it is also Sri Muruga Jayanti, or the day when the incarnation of Lord Muruga or Lord Kartikeya or Subramanya Swami is celebrated.
This year, on Pujya Datta Ji's birthday bhajan competition bhajan list, only one Subramanya Swami bhajan is found. So that made the choice of today's next bhajan very easy. Please everyone, enter bhajan ID number 1354 on the Bhajan Mala app or website and join in this offering to Lord Muruga. The bhajan's first charanam alone tells you why you should join in this offering. It says, O mind, utter the name of Murugan at once. In that very moment, all the sins of previous births will be removed.
And as if that is not enough, the second charana says that Kumaraswami's sacred name is the name that removes all sins. Kumaraswami's name establishes righteousness in the world.
Listeners, chant that Lord's name. Worship that son of Lord Shiva and Mother Parvati, Lord Subramanyam.
வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே.
வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகளை பாடிடு தினமே.
வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே.
வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே.
முருகனின் பெயரை ஒரு தரம் சொல் மனமே,
முருகனின் பெயரை ஒரு தரம் சொல் மனமே,
முருகனின் பெயரை ஒரு தரம் சொல் மனமே.
முருகனின் பெயரை ஒரு தரம் சொல் மனமே.
முன்ஜென்மாவினையெல்லாம் நீங்கிடு க்ஷணமே,
முன்ஜென்ம வினையெல்லாம் நீங்கிடும் க்ஷணமே,
முன்ஜென்மாவினையெல்லாம் நீங்கிடு க்ஷணமே.
முன்ஜென்ம வினையெல்லாம் நீங்கிடும் க்ஷணமே. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே.
பாபங்களை போக்குமோ புனிதமான தாமமோ,
பாவங்களை போக்கும் புனிதமான நாமம்,
பாபங்களை போக்குமோ புனிதமான நாமம்.
பாவங்களை போக்கும் புனிதமான நாமம்.
பாவில் தர்மம் விலைக்கு செய்யும் குமரனின் நாமமா,
பாவில் தர்மம் நிலைக்க செய்யும் குமரனின் நாமம்,
பாவில் தர்மம் நிலைக்க செய்யும் குமரனின் நாமமா,
பாவில் தர்மம் நிலைக்க செய்யும் குமரனின் நாமமா. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடு மனமே, வள்ளிமணால் அன்புகள் பாடிடு தினமே.
தென்பழனியில் வட பழனில் காட்சி தந்த முருகனே,
தென்பழனியில் வட பழனியில் காட்சி தந்த முருகனே,
தென்பனையில் வட பழனியில் காட்சி தந்த முருகனே,
தென்பழனியில் வட பழனியில் காட்சி தந்த முருகனே.
தண்டாயுத பாணியாக நடுப்பழனியில் நின்றவனே,
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 தண்டாயுத பாணியாக நடுப்பழனியில்
நின்றவனே. சுவாமி மலை மீதிருக்கும் சரவண பவ நாமமா,
சுவாமி மலை மீதிருக்கும் சரவண பவநாமம்,
சுவாமி மலை மீதிருக்கும் சரவண பவ நாமமா,
சுவாமி மலை மீதிருக்கும் சரவண பவநாமம்.
எல்லோர் மனம் முகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமமோ,
எல்லார் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமம்,
எல்லார் மனம் முகழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமம்,
எல்லார் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமம்,
எல்லார் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமமோ,
எல்லோர் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமம்.
எல்லார் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமம். சச்சிதானந்த நாமமு எல்லார் மனம் மகிழ்ந்திடும் சச்சிதானந்த நாமமு. வடிவேலா வடிவேலா
என்று நீ வணங்கிடும் மனமே, வல்லோர் மணாளன் புகழ் பாடிடும் தினமே. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடும் மனமே, வள்ளி மணாளன் புகழ் பாடிடும் தினமே.
முருகனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
முருகனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
ஸ்கந்தனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
ஸ்கந்தனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
குமரனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
குமரனுக்கு
அரோமரா,
சுப்பிரமணிய
அரோமரா,
சுப்பிரமணிய
அரோமரா,
சுவாமி மலை
அரோமரா,
சுவாமி மலை
அரோமரா,
திருச்செந்தூரு
அரோமரா,
திருச்செந்தூரு
அரோமரா,
பழனிமலை
அரோமரா,
பழனிமலை
அரோமரா,
பழனிமலை
அரோமரா,
சச்சிதானந்தா
அரோமரா,
சச்சிதானந்தா
அரோமரா,
சச்சிதானந்தா
அரோமரா,
சச்சிதானந்தா
அரோமரா,
ஹரோங்கரா
அரோமரா,
ஹரோங்கரா. வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடும் மனமே, வள்ளி மணாலன்புகள் பாடிடும் தினமே.
வடிவேலா என்று நீ வணங்கிடும் மனமே, வள்ளி மணாளன் புகழ் பாடிடும் தினமே.
பாடிடு தினமே,
பாடிடும் தினமே,
பாடிடு தினமே.
Another divine bhajan taken from the list of bhajan compositions of Pujya Datta Ji and rendered here by Pujya Datta Ji himself on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to today's Sandhya Hour of Devotion, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Datta Ji and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
And now, in the interest of sharing more of Pujya Datta Ji's bhajans, which can be found on this year's birthday bhajan competition bhajan list, let us go straight to Pujya Datta Ji once again.
रमण हरि चरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. रमण हरि चरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. रमण हरि चरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. रमण परिचरणं भुवि सदा भवति जनिहरणं. रमण परिचरणं भुवि सदा भवति जनिहरणं. रमण हरि चरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. रमण हरि चरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्. प्रमादीयं मयि सततं परिदधीत सन्दित दुरितं. प्रमादीयं मयि सततं परिदधीत सन्दित दुरितं. सनातनं करिमहितं परममेय सच्चिदानन्दम् सनातनं करिमहितं परममेय सच्चिदानन्दम् रमारमण हरिचरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् रमारमण हरिचरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् रमारमण हरिचरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् रमारमण परिचरणं भुवि सदा भवति जनिहरणम् रमारमण परिचरणं भुवि सदा भवति जनिहरणम् रमारमण हरिचरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् रमारमण हरिचरणं मम सदा भवति वरणीयम् मम सदा भवति वरणीयम्
Happy 84th birthday to Paramapujya Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji this coming Tuesday. Happy spiritual birthday to Pujya Shri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swami Ji this coming Friday. And happy Muruga Jayanti to each and every one of you also this coming Friday.
Happy birthday Parama Puja Shri Datta Ji and Puja Shri Swami Ji, and happy Muruga Jayanti to all. At this stage, we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji and Shri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swami Ji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Shri Datta Ji and Shri Swami Ji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where later this week the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Etat phalam Shri Sadguru Charanar Vindar Panamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Swamiji. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sadguru. Happy birthday to you.
Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat.